Alright, what's going on YouTube? We're back at it for another Back for Blood deck build video, and today we're going to be talking about a sniper melee build. And I had someone off in the stream ask about this, so during the midst of my pain trials inside of Nightmare, I decided, let's run back to Vet. Let's just make a little fun build, make something that could be helpful to others. So we ran into this, and well, if you'd like to copy and paste the deck, obviously, look down in the description. We'll have it listed down below in order by name, but we'll start off with Hyper Focus. We're going to really get that weak spot damage in early. Considering we're trying to do a little bit of a hybrid build, we want an even flow of damage, especially this will be a DPS. A little bit of clearing power, a little bit of healing, not the fullest of self-sufficient healing, so you will need a healer with this, maybe another DPS as well to help out, but when it comes to the sniper rifles, you'll get to the point where you start one-shotting things as soon as you hit them in the weak spot. But right after that, we're going straight into the melee with 30% melee stamina efficiency, 30% melee attack speed. That's just going to help us, especially if you're using, which one is it? Jim. If you find one of the hatchets, every time you'll overhead swing and you'll directly hit him in the head. So that's going to stack up with, what is it? Jim special ability that can stack 2.5% up to 10 times damage percentage. This could be an added multiplier when it comes to damage on its own, so this could be higher than whatever the percentage is saying for your base damage, and it could work with weak spot. I'm not exactly sure if it does, but that could be a huge DPS increase when it comes to clearing out some of the horde and then switching to that sniper rifle for some of the special infected. You may start one-shotting things pretty early on if you've got that stack up, but as soon as you get hit, it'll destroy that stack, but that's one thing to look out for. Find that hatchet, that's going to be your best melee weapon with this build. The silver bullets right after that, 10% bullet damage and a little bit of bullet penetration. We may need this with a sniper rifle, especially early on when we're only using the M1A and we haven't found one of the Phoenix or Barrett sniper rifles for that amplified damage. Right after that, adrenaline fueled. We're going to get a 100% stamina increase, and every time we get a kill, we'll gain 10 stamina instantly and an additional 10 stamina over time. So this will give us ample stamina in order to possibly stick and move, run a bit around, and still be able to maintain that constant swing when it comes into one of those clearing the horde moments with this melee. And you'll be getting that stamina back. Maybe you run out or getting a bit low, just start whacking at some of those common hordes. You'll be reaching that 100% pretty quickly, or at least maintaining the same just to finish out and clear that horde that's come after you. Right after that, WIDEMOUTH MAGWELL, 30% reload speed. Obviously, the snipers aren't exactly the quickest when it comes to reload, so we'll want to throw this in early. Make sure as soon as we find a Phoenix or a Barrett that we're not getting stuck in a reload time, especially since our secondary is only a melee weapon and we haven't done much for melee damage at this point, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. This could end up going one of two ways. You could essentially trade in glass cannon if you wanted to go for more damage with a sniper rifle, but if you wanted more damage focused on the melee, you could throw a couple of cards in, maybe take out the large caliber rounds later on and circumvent that for some added DPS when it comes to certain or when it comes to melee. The stock pouch right after that, 30% ammo for the sniper rifle and 10% damage. We're getting that sniper damage up and just maintaining that beefy supply of ammo for it. Slugger right after that, just to increase our attack speed and melee stamina efficiency, along with a little bit of health. Right after that, that's when we get a little bit into the self-sufficient healing. Every time we're going to get one of these melee kills, we're clearing out some of those hordes of common infected. We'll be gaining 3 temporary health for each kill, and that'll pair well with the next card, NUMB. That's going to gain us a 15% damage resistance while you have temporary health. Good thing about this, if you're in that common infected horde, especially on Vet, you're still going to be taking a bit of damage, and especially if there's going to be the fire zombies or possibly the acid ones on the corruption cards, this will benefit you a little bit more. You're not going to be able to sustain that much health if those fire zombies and those acid zombies are, so you'll need to move a bit more, but we'll be able to maintain that stamina and give you a good bit of damage resistance with this in order to kind of eat some of that damage and not have it completely destroy you while you're working your way through some of these horde packs. But right after that, Peasant Hunter, since we're using the sniper rifle, will be aiming down sights for quite a bit of time. So just adding that 30% stack of damage on top of that, especially if maybe there's a special infected going after one of your buddies a little bit down range, you'll be able to get that stack up and quickly down that thing before it either hits him or downs him possibly. could be one of those make or break moments that just saves the team or saves a run. Spiky bits right after that. We're adding a little bit of melee damage to this. Some of the mutations when it comes to the common infected could get a bit stronger, so you'll need a bit more damage when it goes further through some of the runs. So we'll add that here, as well as gaining another 10% damage resistance while using the melee weapon, enhancing that survivability while clearing some of those packs of common infected. And right after that, just more survivability with the 10% damage resistance on padded suit, plus a little 5% health. Stamina efficiency we're not going to worry about. By this point, we're going to have enough. We're going to be able to keep and maintain that stamina when it comes to swinging, and we'll have enough speed to take out pretty much anything. It's going to be well worth it by this point. And then we just start packing on the damage when it comes to the end of these acts, getting that 30% weak spot damage, really amplifying the ability to either be in a common infected pack of horde, as well as maybe a special infected moving in. You'll be able to swing that that hatchet. If you find a fire axe, it'll be even more deadly. But obviously the biggest thing about the fire axe is you're going to eat a lot of stamina using that, and it won't be effective for clearing some of those hordes. So you want to stick to the hatchet, but if you're kind of a loose cannon, fire axe is definitely going to be a deadly choice. Right after that, large caliber rounds, we're getting that 7.5% bullet damage with 100% bullet pen, just helping out with that sniper rifle. And to end it all, we're just getting that 100% max on the weak spot damage. We could go 130, but in that case, we'd have to add some accuracy cards, considering it will disable the aim down sights. But 100%, you're going to be dropping those special infected left and right, no problem, as long as you can hit that weak spot. And as the damage amplifies and you get that patient hunter stack, sometimes you won't need to hit that weak spot in order to down some of those special infected fairly quickly. Now, one thing to note, when it comes down to the cleaners, your choices, or your best optimal choices, are going to be Holly or Jim. Like I said before, if you get that hatchet, it's going to do the overhead swing, so you're going to be able to get headshots on all of the common infected that you're clearing out with the melee weapon, which will boost the stacks for the 2.5 damage until you get hit. And one good thing about Jim is also the 25% aim down sight speed. That's going to be perfect for when it comes to any of the sniper rifles. Some of them can be a bit slow when it comes to ADS. Sometimes you want to be pretty snappy with it. Since we haven't added one of the cards to make that aim down sight faster, he's really going to benefit from that, as well as the 10% team weak spot damage. Not only you getting 10% more damage, but the whole team as well. Now, if you wanted to focus more on the melee side, if you wanted to go in with that fire axe, like I said, if you want to be that loose cannon that's just damage from both sides, just a even killer special infected when it comes to melee and sniper rifle, Holly's going to be your best bet, because not only does she recover 10 stamina when she kills a Ridden, but she also gets that 10% damage resistance, going to help out with that survivability, as well as adding 25 team stamina. That's also going to affect you and just increase your stamina. And like I said before, when it comes down to the weapons, arguably Phoenix, super fast fire rate, that may be the best option for you, but if you really want that heavy hitter, the Barrett's going to be the maximum damage when it comes to the sniper rifles. When it comes to the melee weapons, machete is not the ideal one. Baseball bat, really good for stumble ability on some of the special infected or just cleaving through enemies. It's going to have a strong stumble effect, but the best thing, if you're playing Jim, especially, the hatchet's going to be that one. As you'll notice, it's just doing that overhand swing, and it's just going to be popping him in the face every time, getting that nice precision kill that's going to stack up with his damage. Now, I hope this has helped you. If you have any questions about some of the cards that you may not have, maybe something of a substitution, or whether or not you wanted to go more for the sniper rifle or more for the melee, just let me know down in the comments, or hit the link in the description. Follow me over at Twitch. More than happy to answer any questions over there. Well, we got some gameplay, and we're going to get straight into that, and hope you guys have a good one.
We are engaging the creature. My God, the area's riddled with tunnels.
Cover me! Reloading!
Well, this ain't from PA. Maybe Jersey, though.
Watch out! This is going to be messy! In the head!
I feel like all those shots should have hit. What is it, just phasing through?
Get back! Help over here!
Can I just fire without firing? I feel like I just did no damage. Am I lagging right now? It doesn't seem like it. Boom. That's a shot.
Thanks, Jim.
Should be good on ammo.
I know we shouldn't be doing this, but we're going to anyway.
I'm planning on dying today. God damn you.
Might hurt.
I'll fix them soon.
Stalker's close by! Down the line! Just need to reel it in! What's up, Crusher? Aim for the head!
I swear to God, I just shot and nothing came out.
What's up, Freaker? Reloading! Get back! What is this shit? That's the spot!
Oh yeah, the faster firing rate. It is nice.
Nearly done!
Doesn't quite have the same punch, but you can put out more damage. I think faster with it. Oh, that's right. I don't want to get chomped this time.
I'll take that.
Ammo cap! Over there! Yes, cover me! Reload!
Smithy got Phillips out. He's alive, but barely. Heading to you now.
But they're like, yeah, defense unit.
On its last legs now! You get yours. Just you wait.
Ooh, God. Oh no.
That's a lot of bright light right there.
Stop the